Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Nice to see everybody. Okay, are we going to go ahead and mute everybody, Daniel?
Please.
Okay. If you have questions, please feel free to use the chat. There will be some slides. Any slides you see, you don't need to take notes because he can get them to you. But you are going to want to have pen and paper because there's going to be some note taking. All right, so welcome to Facebook Now. Let me get my slides going. Share from beginning. All right. So let's jump in and look at just a couple of stats about Facebook and why we want to be there. 50 million businesses have Facebook pages. More than 650 million active users. 1 in every 13 people on Earth is on Facebook. So it's kind of a big place to be. The average Facebook US user spends 40 minutes a day on the site. And then down below, every 20 minutes on Facebook, 1 million links are shared, 2.7 million photos uploaded, 10.2 million comments posted, and 1.6 wall posts written. So pretty astronomical numbers. All right, so what we're going to talk about today is what to post now in this environment, some do's and don'ts. We're going to go into creating Facebook lists, and we're going to end with tips and ideas for getting on video and Facebook Live. All right, so let's start with what to post now. Now is not the time for marketing as usual, which I'm sure you're totally aware of. The number one thing that we want to do as real estate professionals and pretty much community ambassadors is be helpful. So try to figure out who needs your help the most in your community. You can look on Nextdoor. If you're not familiar, it's an app that you put in where you're located, and then it looks a lot like Facebook. But like I helped somebody that didn't know how to get their car smogged and where they could renew their DMV. So I shared another post, just things like that, looking out for what people are need help with. Excuse me. Also, you can do that through groups, which we're going to go more into on one of my other Facebook trainings, which I'll be letting you know about. Look up your favorite 5 to 10 local restaurants or small businesses and either help them financially or by sharing their posts and their contact information to help them get the word out. We don't want our small businesses to go away. It doesn't need right now to be all about business. Kindness counts. Be in this business for the long haul. Be human, and it'll be amazing what'll come back to you. So the most important thing to do right now is to reach out to your current and your past clients and ask them these 4 simple questions. How are you? Do you need anything? Can I help you with anything? And is there anything I can do for you? You want to be reassuring and calm during these times. So another great way to communicate, in addition to social media, is by sending texts or picking up the phone, just to let your clients and your friends know that you're thinking about them and how they're doing and what you can do to support them. Absolutely, at this point, please don't go door knocking or leave flyers. It's not the appropriate time to do that. Use Facebook groups, as I mentioned, as a way to be helpful and not to sell yourself. Turn off automation. So anybody that's been to my Facebook 101 class knows that I'm a huge proponent of automation for pre-posting, but this isn't the time to do that because people are going to be able to tell. It's not going to feel as genuine. This is a time to be in the moment because, as we know, every day is a little bit different. But some days feel like Groundhog's Day. Just going to throw that in there. Consider starting your own Facebook group for your neighborhood or something that you're already involved in, maybe Little League, if you've got a group of moms, the Rotary, things like that. So you can start your own group and be interactive. Consider hosting weekly happy hours or virtual meetups through this wonderful platform we call Zoom. It's really fun, and it's absolutely keeping people connected. My office, we did a happy hour last week, and that was really cool because we haven't seen each other's faces in 4 weeks. So that was super fun. All right, so now we're going to move on to just some basic do's and don'ts. So again, you will get this slide. So the do's are be mindful. Like I mentioned already, be helpful and highlight others, highlight small businesses or the people that are doing amazing things in our community, like making the masks for our first responders and things like that. Be an encourager. Share your own story, your journeys, your struggles, your ups and downs during this crazy quarantine time. People want to see the real you. Absolutely be empathetic. Be a resource, like for keeping kids busy, chamber things, events. We had a chamber happy hour last week. That was super fun. Local city events, school districts. Just watch out. Like yesterday, there was a post from Temecula as far as small businesses, so I shared it to my personal and my business page just to keep people informed. And the school districts put out information right when they closed as far as being able to pick up lunches and getting hooked up to internet if you didn't have it. All those kinds of resources people are looking for. Share good news. This is a really cool new website I found. It's probably not new, but new to me. goodnewsnetwork.org. It's all good news, which is like so refreshing. And it has really easy shareability. And again, share our local restaurants. And again, your new routine, like what's changed. Obviously, you're not getting up, going to meetings, you're doing it online. It's kind of fun, and it's fun to share that. So let's go into the don'ts. Do not mindlessly share, be intentional. If you're gonna share articles, please share the source. Be wary of a friend of a friend of a friend. What that means is if you're gonna share a post, let's find out where it initially came from so you know the integrity of it. Be very careful with funny jokes or memes. Use good judgment. Like if you go to my page, and please feel free to later, I've posted very little about the actual coronavirus. Excuse me. If I find something that's super funny, I'm sharing it with my friends personally, because there's people out there that are absolutely impacted by this more than we are. They have loved ones that are suffering or maybe have even passed. But let's not make a joke about this. Think before you type. That should be always, but especially right now, be very sensitive. And think about how it's going to look in a year or even 5. You're building a digital legacy right now. And I have people that like all of a sudden I'll get a notification that says they love this picture. It's from like 3 years ago. I'm like, how did they even find that picture? So these are just some really important tips. Okay, so now we're going to jump into lists, which are fun. So it's about being intentional when you're on social. So without a strategy, you're just throwing something against the wall and hoping that it sticks. So we're going to cut through that noise with what's called Facebook lists. And lists are populated from your personal page, not your business. Okay, so one of the most important things you can do to leverage your personal profile for business is to set up custom lists, and I'm going to show you that live. I recommend you set up a list for current customers and clients whom you're connected to on Facebook, and remember to set up a list for potential customer and clients. And even it's good to have a list for your affiliates to see what they're doing, what they're offering, if they have any specials, and you're able to share that with your client. So this is the link, and again, you're going to get this, but I'll also show you where it's just naturally on your page. Hold on. That was not what I was supposed to do. Okay, Daniel, I need to go back to, okay, wait, I'm going to stop share, and then I'm going to share my screen. Okay. We're all kind of new at this, right? Let me find my Facebook page. Where am I? Okay, hold on, sorry. I left it open. Oh, wait a minute, there it is. Okay, go back. Share. Okay, here we go. All right, so you can either type in that URL, and I'll show you where that puts you. Okay, facebook.com, bookmark lists, and it's going to bring you into where you create your list or see the list you already have. Or from your own Facebook page, sorry, home, it is right here. Okay, so this is my news feed, and it says friends list right here. So it's as easy as clicking this button, create list. You can name your list. Let's just say leads, create. So you do, the people you add to your list, you do need to be friends with. Okay, and again, this is from your personal page. So let me go back and show you how easy it is. Okay. So the reason for lists, A, it's a time management tool, and B, you can really hone in on who you're marketing or trying to reach out to. So for example, my clients, this is just going to be my clients. It's not going to be my friends. So it looks just like your news feed, but it's only people that you've added to this list. Okay, so the whole purpose for lists is to stay connected with people that are super important, like your clients. So during normal times, I recommend, go into your list 5-10 minutes a day, scrolling through and interacting. So now instead of seeing posts from the hundreds of people you're connected to, you see the people who are the most relevant to your business. This makes it easier to comment on, like, and share any of their content that resonates with you. But it must happen from your personal profile. Look at your list on a daily basis to keep in touch with important people. Make it a point to look at these lists every day. This is where you see people share their ups and downs, their family, their vacations, their favorite restaurants, and the things that make them tick. Engage with them. Every like, comment, and share adds up because relationships are built with small interactions over the course of time. Connect with them through a post, a Facebook voice message, a Facebook gift, or even an old-fashioned phone call to build a long-lasting relationship. Okay, so we've already set up our list, and then all you do is come over here once you start adding people. I'm gonna think of, I thought of somebody this morning there. So she is my friend, but she's also my client. I just added her to this list. And that's as easy as it is to load. So it can be a little daunting at the beginning to kind of segment your people, but then once you have this in place, it's really cool. You become friends, you go over to your list, add them to the appropriate list, and then of course ask them to like your business page. The really cool thing is that you can actually communicate some of your posts with just your list. So instead of it going to the masses, this is how you do it. So now I'm on my personal page and I'm gonna write a post. Now this is the secret button. Okay, so you're right here, this should be defaulted to friends on your personal page, but you have some options. Come on. Why won't it drop down? There we go. Okay, so friends is the default. Public is maybe you want to post an open house or a new listing and have the masses see it. But then when you go to post again, please remember to switch it back to friends. You might not want the public seeing your recipes, your kids, whatever. Okay, but here's the secret button. Okay, see y'all. There we go. Okay, this isn't it. It usually pops up. More. If there's more. There we go. No, it was down there, sorry. Okay, so your list will come up, I promise. See y'all, there it is. So the lists come up. So if I wanted to just post to my clients, only that little database is going to get this post. So it's pretty cool if you want to be more laser targeted on who you're focusing on. So I love that. I love that feature. The other cool thing, oh, there I am. Ah! The other cool thing about lists is that if you create an event, you can, let's see, let's go do it real quick. This page. Okay, so if you want to create a client appreciation event or have an open house be an event that you want to invite specific people, maybe people that you've been keeping on a list that want one stories, for example. So you go to create an event. There we go. And you can do this from your business, or you can't do it from your business page, sorry. Yes, maybe. Okay, but what happens is once you create the event, let's just put open house. And we'll just do that, create. Okay, I want to show you how cool this is. Okay, then when you go to invite, you can pick one of your lists. So I just want to invite my clients. I can hit select all. They're all loaded. Don't have to pick and choose. And so it's another really cool feature, sorry. So you set up your list. You load your people to them. You can do private posts through your personal page with that drop down. And you can bulk add people to events. That's what's really, really cool about lists. All right, so let's go back to that share screen. Share. Okay. All right, so relationships are built with small interactions over the course of time. So with your list, you want to like, comment, and share. You don't want to be a drive-by liker. So you really want to engage and take it to the next level. Okay, what happened to my PowerPoint? There we go. So social media is not a one-way street. You have to give to get. So you want to give, you want to reach out, you want to connect, you want to be interested, not interesting with your people. All right, so now let's go into video because video is key these days. People miss seeing you. So here we go. All right, so for video, a couple things you need to have. Going to my notes. There we go. Your phone. Phones these days are perfect cameras. So you need your phone. Another helpful thing is a tripod. I love this tripod. I will send Daniel the Amazon link so he can send it to you. It's so cool. You can do horizontal, vertical, and I'm going to tell you the difference between those. It's a selfie stick. And my favorite feature, it's got a remote. So it's a Bluetooth remote. So when you're about to record, you just click it and you're not like fumbling with your camera. It doesn't work for Facebook Live. I did find that out this morning. Thank you. So phone, tripod, and content. You want to know what you're going to be talking about. You don't want to just jump on and not look like a professional. So I'm going to give you a couple of tips. Number one, look at the camera. So if you're doing it from your computer, look straight at your computer camera. From your phone, look up here. Okay, don't be looking down and around because you want to engage. Lighting. Okay, I'm not thrilled with my lighting. That's my next upgrade. I might get a ring light or something, but you want to check it out before you start filming. You can use a ring light, you can use a lamp, and obviously natural light. Have some notes. If you're gonna do an educational type video, or you're gonna be describing a property, put some Post-it notes up. So you don't lose much eye contact, but you're gonna keep your content consistent. You can do a little signage, like if you saw my post this morning, to let people know. So when they're scrolling, they stop. What's she doing? Okay, and then I was gonna talk about vertical and horizontal. So if you're doing something like educational, it might be a few minutes long. You're gonna keep it. You might put it on YouTube, keep it on your business page, keep it in your folder for future posting. Horizontal does work really well for that. But if it's going to be something short and sweet and live, vertical is the most looked at in the news feed. Okay, these are just things I pick up from, so it's the biggest catcher in your mobile feed. Horizontal for longer. So vertical for short, horizontal for longer. All right. Now, for Facebook Live, you want to make sure you're in somewhat of a quiet space. You can do it when you're going for a walk or in your backyard. If you are outside, it is a good idea to have earbuds just to get rid of the outside noise. For lighting inside, you want to face the window, not have it behind you because you'll go away. And before you start live, it's a good idea to start with a caption. Like you can type in what you're doing, what the point of this live video is. And then also, I am a huge proponent for saying where you're at. Now, if you're just doing a video from home or taking a walk, that's one thing. But if you're showing off an event or you're at a concert, I kind of want to know where and who you're seeing. So put that in the caption before you start your video. Another really cool trick I learned. So again, if you saw my Facebook Live this morning, you could see my Facebook now was going the right direction. I don't know if you've ever seen Facebook Live where all the words are going the opposite way. So I'm going to teach you a little trick right now. So you go to Facebook Live. Okay, I'm here. Sorry, you're not going to be able to see it. So there's a little wand right where it says start video. And mark this down. And then at the bottom of that, sorry that there's a glare, there's a little wrench, looks like a little wrench, and a screwdriver. Okay, so I click that, and then to the far left is where you switch the direction. So the wording, if you have anything that you're showing with words, is going to come across the right direction. It's pretty amazing. I just learned that last week. I'm pretty excited. All right. So a little more about video. So now more than ever, it's time to get on camera and create original content. Create one-on-one videos, one-to-one videos, people you are thinking of, and you can send those through text or Facebook Messenger. Consider getting on Facebook Live once a week to feature maybe a local business or what's happening in our business, because there's quite a bit. Stories. You can share how you're dealing with daily life, with having kids at home, all kinds of fun right now. And obviously like this, use Zoom for group video chats, virtual happy hours with your friends. And I even heard a fun one, a PJ night. That'd be kind of fun. All right. Okay, so right now, if you do a video, cross-posting is okay. Because it's just different right now. But if you want to do a business video, please put it on your personal page and vice versa, because authenticity is everything right now. So just some basic tips. You want your video to have an introduction, a middle, and an end, just like when you write a story. You do want to start with your name and your brokerage. Welcome people who are watching if you're doing a live video, and also thank people for watching the replay at the same time, because they could be watching it an hour or two later. Know what you're going to talk about, and have some notes. So you want to have your point 1, 2, and 3. Then you'll wrap up and ask people to comment below or direct them to your page or your website. And importantly, smile and have energy. And again, look at that camera. All right, so here's some ideas for right now. Obviously, virtual open houses are big. There is a website called Be Live, and that allows you to double screen on a Facebook Live video. So maybe you have your home seller and you can screen share pictures of the home. 2, share from your heart. How are you managing stress, anxiety, making the most out of working from home, managing family and kids? Number 3, how you can help serve your clients remotely. We're all getting very good at that. Things for your future sellers. You can give them some tips on decluttering, cleaning, just getting some honey-do projects done. Things for future buyers. This is pretty cool. They can create dream boards on Pinterest, review expenses, cut anything not needed, redo their budget, spending plan, and obviously you can set them up on viewing neighborhoods online and doing some online research for them. And again, highlight local businesses. You don't need to be there in person. You can highlight them on a video or a Facebook Live, share why you love them, what services and specials they have now, and their contact information. And if we have any questions, I haven't been in the chat. Video, okay. This person, okay, awesome. Okay, so let me, what time is it? I knew that was no way gonna be an hour. Yay, 30 minutes. We can get to work. Okay, so let me give you a heads up. I'll be setting these up today. Okay, so again, my name is Tracey Garamone. You can see it on the screen. I'm with New American Funding. So my business page is Tracey Garamone, New American Funding. Go there today, and I should take a picture of this. I will be setting up my next 2 Zoom classes. So I have been teaching Facebook 101, I call it, for realtors for about 5 years, but it's been going through a lot of revamping, a lot more content about your business page, and a little bit about boosting. So that's Facebook 101. That's going to be this Friday, the 17th at 10 a.m. And again, it will be on my page as an event. And then the following Friday, the 24th, again at 10 a.m., I will be doing my Facebook 102. So that one, we go a little deeper into joining groups. I pretty much show you every bell and whistle on Facebook. And again, it's a bit of an evolution. So by a week from Friday, it's going to be really exciting. I'm excited. So I'll set both those classes up today on my business page. They will be public events. You can go ahead and click on the Zoom link so you can register. And I'm really, really excited to get those out to you. And this is a whole new way of doing things. It's super fun, actually. I don't know who's not loving Zoom. I'm going to take a picture. So for those of you that are on here, oh, hi, Guy. Smile. I got a lot of people that don't want to show their faces this morning. All right. So does anybody, let's see, I missed the first part. Okay. Any questions for me or am I good? We can unmute.
Question from Guy. It says, how do you set up a caption? Guy, do you want to elaborate on that question?
Well, she said talking about setting up a caption on the video portion, and
there's a couple apps for that. Let me look. Hold on. I do have that written down. I have so many notes. Let's see. If not, it will be in 101. Because I didn't have that as a part of today's. Yeah, I'll get back to you, Guy, I promise. There's a couple apps that you can do for captioning.
yeah,
Which
I'll
is
have
really
to.
important, because a lot of people have their volume off, but then when they see a video and it's got the captions, it catches them. They might just watch the captions. They may be sitting at the work.
Oh yeah, yeah. And this
Hi,
being
Deborah.
this can be recorded, right? And we get to see this again.
Yes, Daniel will be sending out the recording, and I'm going to send him the slides and also the Amazon link for the tripod if you're interested.
Cool, thanks.
And it's only like $15, just to let you know.
Yeah.
And Nancy, I'll go ahead and send out the link for the Facebook one-on-one class for this Friday as well.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, these events are amazing. Jump on when you can. Dedicated Credit Repair was on like last Thursday, Friday. Such amazing information about everything going on with forbearance. Yeah, I just looked this morning and I got to catch up my calendar. Thank goodness we have these, so I have stuff on my calendar. March, every day looked like this. Everything I had planned was like X, not going there, not going out, not seeing my friends. But this is a great way to compensate for that.
If anybody else has any questions, go ahead and unmute yourself and then go ahead and ask the question.
Well, there wasn't a link, to get on this morning, Tracy. That's why I had a problem. It was through that Eventbrite, and I had to go to get tickets to get
In the details of the event, there was another link.
Yeah, I couldn't find it easy, but I got on.
Yay!
Well, thank you, Tracy. That was a great information. Great recap and nice setup of all the lists and everything. Fantastic information. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, and thank you,
Yeah.
SRCAR, for having these and for asking me. I really appreciate it. And
Always
of course,
great information there, Tracy. I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Michael. And I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Friday, and the following Friday, you'll get a lot out of it. It's really cool stuff, and I'm adding a lot to it this week.
Great.
All
All
right.
right, have a great week, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow at the MLS meeting.
Thank you.
Take care.
Hmm.